Good morning. Welcome to Monday Mantras. How was your weekend? How was summer solstice on Friday? Oh, finally, summer seems to have come in London. Absolutely, finally. Oh my gosh. It's been just non-stop rain forever. Well, now rain seems to have stopped for the time being, and sun is out, so it was a beautiful weekend here in London. So hopefully it was lovely where you were as well. So okay, so Monday mantras. Okay, today is going to be it's quite important. It's a very important topic actually, and my suggestion is to use a mantra that revolves around the state that you're in when you go to trade. So I would suggest something like, I trade from inspiration. Because the thing is, majority of traders, I would say 99% of traders, trade from fear or greed. Now, do not automate. People don't like the word greed. And it's silly really, because it's a human trait. I mean, we all have it in some form or another. But don't run away from the word greed. Like, if you feel like, oh, I'm never greedy. Well, yeah, we all are. Okay, we all are. We all want more. Okay, so it's perfectly okay. It's perfectly natural. But when it comes to trading, trading from a place of fear and greed are what are typically lower vibrational states. Fear implies lack. Fear implies that, if you don't get this opportunity, there won't be another opportunity. And greed is also a fear of missing out. It's also you want to grab as much as you can, because also it comes from scarcity. Okay, and neither of which are either useful, appropriate, or supportive beliefs in trading. Okay, so I thought it was quite relevant and apt to talk about that today, because today is Monday the 24th. We've got 1 week left of the month. So irrespective of where you are at in your in your trading this month, how close or far away you are from your target, you'd be wise not to allow fear or guilt to come into your decision making. Okay, so trade from inspiration. That is your mantra going forward. It's an important concept, because when you are inspired, you're obviously vibrating at a higher level. You're not being driven by scarcity. Now, the thing what you need to understand with trading, with the market, is that there is always going to be opportunities. So there's two things that could happen here coming into the last week of the month. One is that you are close to your target, you're on target, and you just want to get more because you've had a good month and you want to get more in. So you're going to be seeking out more trades. Or you're just so close to your target, you just want to make your target, you're going to be seeking out more trades, where the greed element comes in. Instead of being in a position coming from a state of confidence and gratitude, grateful for where you're at, and being inspired to take a step forward, build your account, reach your target by the end of the week. The other one might be that you are in a drawdown, or you haven't reached target, or you've had a frustrating week of just going break even. You want to see if you can actually grab some from the market, grab some profit from the market before the month end. Both of those states are going to mean that you are going to be trading your beliefs in the market. Now, whilst we're always going to be trading our beliefs in the market, it is very, very vital that we eliminate as much of those as possible. Okay, that's the vital part of it. Now, there's two ways of doing that. One is being inspired, being in a state of inspiration when you go to trade. So what does that mean for you? What does that entail? What does being in a state of inspiration mean? But I can tell you, and it's different for everybody. Absolutely different for everybody. For me, one of the ways in being in the state of inspiration is that is to have gratitude for where I'm at and what I have achieved for the month. Regardless of what the results are, there'll be some benefit that I've gained from the month. So regardless of what the results are, what have I learned? What have I gained? How can I have gratitude for where I'm at, where I'm at in the month, what my trading results are so far? Okay, and then from gratitude, which is like a heart-centered place, then before you actually go to trade, put yourself somewhere, find an anchor even to put yourself into that state of inspiration, that state of where from the heart, if you feel good. Okay, like for example, for me, and a lot of the guys in the Tribe of Traders know this, that for me, I'll go and stand on our balcony. We look out over the river, a very fortunate place. We live in a very, very fortunate place, very lucky. I stand over the river and I just like look at the water and I hear seagulls. That puts me into, I just love that. That just puts me into such a state of inspiration that, then if I go to trade, I am inspired and I've elevated myself out of, any potential vibration of fear or guilt, and I'm now in inspiration. And then the benefit to that is that I allow the trades to come to me. I'm not seeking them out. So that's the first thing. Is being in a state of inspiration. The second way you can do that in when I'm referring to now trading your beliefs, the second way you can minimize that or avoid it even, which is ideally what we want to do, is be conscious of what your beliefs are. Yeah, it's a hard thing. It takes practice. It takes time. It does take time because we go through life not really conscious of what's going through our mind. So when you understand that your beliefs create your thoughts, that create your actions, that create your results. Okay, so be conscious of your beliefs. What are your beliefs? Do you feel that there's lack in the market? Is that your belief? Do you feel that there's scarcity in the market? Do you feel the market's out to get you? Do you feel do you believe the broker is cheating you? Do you feel overpowered? Do you believe that the market overpowers you? What are your beliefs about the market? Do you believe that being profitable in trading is not possible? Do you have a belief that you're not one of the lucky ones that can make it in trading? What is your belief? What are your beliefs? Make them conscious, because the more you identify what you're consistently thinking, what your thoughts are when it comes to trading, the more you're able to actually document them, the more you'll see how frequently you're seeing them, and the more you'll see that actually that's what's running you. Because what you think most of is what you make reality. So what's like another way of saying is what you fear most, you draw near. So be conscious, and that's why one of the things I suggest to the traders and the Tribe of Traders is to be aware of the last thought that they have when they place a trade. So maybe this week, here's a task for you. When you place a trade this week, write down the actual last thought that came through your mind, that went through your mind as you placed the trade. What was it? You'll be surprised, because I've done surveys before on this topic, and probably less than 1% of the feedback I got was supportive, was that last thought was supportive. over 99% came from fear or greed, came from that sort of emotional or vibrational state. Came from, here we go again. Oh my gosh, it's almost like keep fingers crossed. Hopefully this one works. I need this to work. Please don't lose. All those types of thoughts that people were thinking. And this is what I say to our guys, is if you are placing a trade and you're not 100% confident and certain, don't place the trade. Okay? Do not place the trade. Because if you've got any of those emotions or thoughts going through your mind that are not supportive, that do not empower you to be in a state of inspiration, that do not make you feel certain and confident, walk away. You're a money manager first and a trader second. Okay, you've got, at all costs, you protect your capital. It's your seed capital. This is your money, your broker money, your trading account is your seed capital for your trading business. Okay, if you think about it, if you were in a business and you're not 100% confident and certain about what it is you're doing in your business, you won't do it. You're just going to gamble it. It's the same with trading. It's the very, very same with trading. So make this a mantra for you for this week. We're going into the last week of June, and we've got 6 months left of the year. It's an opportunity to have a reset. Okay, an opportunity to take a reset. It's the last week of June. Be mindful of the thoughts going through your mind as you're placing a trade. Have the mantra, I trade from inspiration. Inspiration has it's a powerful word. It's got a powerful impact. It's a high vibrational word. And if you say it, it may not mean much to you the first time you say it or the second time, but the more you repeat it to yourself, the more you'll start to feel it. And the more you will resonate, and the more you will realize, yes, I'm in inspiration, or no, you're not. And if you're not in inspiration, then what can you do to get inspired? Okay, you know yourself well enough. You'll know what inspires you. I mean, even like for me, even the smell of cut grass does it for me. And it doesn't have to be anything big. It doesn't have to be anything, mind-blowing. It could be something really small, like smelling grass cut, hearing birds sing. It just takes you out of yourself and makes you realize that you're part of a bigger act, part of the universe. Taking yourself out of yourself like that expands your horizon, which is another whole topic that we'll cover about extending time horizon in trading, which is very important. So for this week, last week of the month, be mindful of where you're at. Do not be trading out of fear or greed. Okay, mindful. You will know if you are. You will know. You can't fool yourself all the time. And the moment you are, realize that I trade from inspiration. Just keep repeating that to yourself, and then find out what is it that you can do to get you into inspiration, to get yourself out of yourself, okay, to see the bigger picture, to be inspired. It's a higher vibrational state. You will then be less inclined to be trading your beliefs, more inclined to then be trading what the market's suggesting to you or telling you to trade, which is where ideally we trade. Okay, the less beliefs we put onto the market, the better. And yeah, let's really reset for the rest of the year and get cracking for the rest of the year. What, 6 months left of the year? How are you going to trade going forward? Okay, so there's a few things that have come out of this today. One, you trade from inspiration. Whenever you're finding yourself in fear or greed, you remove yourself from that. Identify that, and then find a way to get into a state of inspiration. Whatever it is, it could be something so small. Okay, as I said, the smell of cut grass, hearing the birds. For me, hearing seagulls or seeing the the sparkling diamonds on the sun creating the sparkling diamond effect on the water. Something could be very small. What is it that gets you into a state of inspiration? In that state, you can start having gratitude for how you're feeling about your trading, the results that you're getting. And you're able to start identifying where you are growing, where you are learning. You may not be getting the results you want yet. That's okay. It's a process. It's all part of a process. But getting into inspiration allows you to have gratitude. It takes you out of the lower vibration of fear and greed and gets you into inspiration. When you're actually in that state, it's easier for you to understand and be conscious, rather, of what the beliefs are you have going around in your head. Be mindful of the last thought you have when you're placing a trade. And if it's anything other than 100% confidence, certainty, do not place it. Because you're a money manager first, a trader second. Okay? Protect your capital at all costs. This is your wealth fund. This is your investment. This is your business. Okay, so the more you're in that state, the less beliefs you're projecting onto the charts, and the less you will be chasing trades. And the more you will realize there is no scarcity, but there is abundance. The market will give as many opportunities next month as it had this month, and last month, and last year, and 10 years ago. Okay, so it's part of the process. Get yourself into a state. Let that become a regular, make that something you will not trade unless you're in that state. And there will be as many trades next month and every month thereafter for you to cherry pick from. Because at the end of the day, that's how you need to trade. You need to cherry pick your trades, not chase your trades. So many traders, and this is another topic, another whole topic, the second biggest mistake almost 100% of traders make, even institutional traders, because I've actually spent time in the States training institutional traders earlier this year on mindset around trading. And one of the biggest things that came out was over trading. So there is no lack. There's plenty of opportunities. Cherry pick your trades. And the less you're projecting your beliefs onto the market, the more you will cherry pick. Okay, so let this be the mantra that you trade with going forward. I trade from inspiration. Okay, have a fantastic day, and I'll catch you for Wake Up Wednesday for another Facebook Live and another topic. If you've got any questions, put them down below. If you feel inspired, share this Facebook Live and tag me if you've got any questions, and I will come back and answer them. I am now off to the gym and ready for a great week ahead. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.